Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to more Motorsport Manager. We're 31 days away from my next race, which should mean we'll be able to get a lot of stuff done in the car in that time by the looks of it. Right, car condition update, 12 hours to repair. That's a bit of a pointless piece of news, isn't it really? Let's speak to 11 Sports, see what they've got to say. Claim the brakes are holding them back. We need to improve them, which is true. Oh, that really reduced our marketability. I don't think we're going to win there either way, to be honest. I think no matter what we said was going to be terrible. So 4 weeks, so we won't get any of this built by then. But all this stuff should be built by the end of the season, which is definitely going to improve us tenfold. It's going to make us a lot better. Right. If we have a look at the cars, we can't do anything because we've got to wait 12 hours, haven't we? Right, there we go. Nope. Okay, we can... Let's go forward a little bit longer then. Weakest driver, need to lower about you then, do we? Right, car repairs finished, that's what we want to see. Right. So if we have a look at the cars then. At the moment. Right. So with Andrea Gomez's car, you've got an average, good, and a great suspension. So we possibly can improve your average brakes. If we want to do anything with the engine, I think it's probably as good as it's going to be. I mean, these two can get improved. First of all, let's do the brakes and see if we can get a big improvement there. So brakes. So we can go for improved tyre efficiency. Or we can go for... None of this is good at all, is it? None of this is very good at all. All of these are awful. So I can do this, and then this. Get good tyres. It's not going to be a great one at all, is it? But it'll be done pretty quick. We can get that fitted onto the car, maybe build a new one straight after. Well, actually, our engine's not looking too bad now, to be honest. We've done pretty well on building it up to a level. But it's still a lot of way to go before we can ever consider being anywhere near competitive, to be honest. Still a lot of work to be done, right. So we have that one part built now, ready to go, so we'll get that fitted straight onto your car. Again, it's not actually an upgrade. Well, it's an upgrade in potential, but not actually how good it is now, if that makes sense. We're going to design new parts straight away. Now, what can we build then now? So deceleration is still our weakest part. We can... Right, so we can do this. We can actually get a great part out of this now. We can do this. So both of those are minus reliability, so we're going to have to go with the plus reliability, I think. We'll go with the plus 15%. I mean, I would have preferred to go for the tyre efficiency, but these two are both minus reliabilities as well, which is not great. And we can't access these until we have the brakes R&D facility, which we will have ready for next season, so we'll be able to get some really good stuff there. Weight strip. Oh, that's really good, that is. That's amazing, that is. But yeah, we'll get this built. And we'll get it straight on the car as well. And that's hopefully going to improve us a lot as well. Okay. So we've got some new scouting to be completed. So we're scouting hard because we want to probably get in a couple of new drivers next season. Alright, so scout report, low quality, not potential. Low quality, no potential. Finished development job, right, brakes are improved. Right, so let's get the brakes fitted now onto the car. So again, they're only 57, but it's better, I think. Definitely better. Right, so where do we want to go with this now then? What can we improve? I think we can't get up the epic list because you're locked there, aren't you? But we can build an extra part though, so we can go for... So we could do this. That makes it even better. It's only going to be... Okay. Is that good though? It still would only be great. It wouldn't be epic. It would just be great. We get that extra improved tyre wear though, which would be beneficial. Help us when we get on a bit longer in races. Go on, let's get that built. Why not? I hope that's going to help us out a lot of our deceleration. And then we'll get that improved as well. Got 3 offers for this empty slot. Right, so you're going to give us that much for 7 races. Okay, we'll take this from you. It's a nice $500,000 a race without having to reach any specific level, which is nice. Some more random scouting completed by the looks of it. Right, it's the F1 and F2 Grand Prix. Hamilton gets the win, Verstappen second, Bottas third, Ricciardo fourth, Chilton fifth, and Vettel sixth. It's not looking good for Ferrari this season at all, is it? And Mercedes just running away with it. Right, Verne for Manor Racing. Is top of the current Drivers' Championship. Blamey, Davidson. I don't know what happened to Leclerc. I wonder if he's the second driver for Ferrari now. The backup driver rather than being the main. I mean, after last weekend's Grand Prix in real life, I was gutted for the poor lad. I mean, I'm an instant fan of Leclerc now. Instant fan. Right, scout report finished. Below average, no potential. Brakes are finished. Great. Okay, let's get these brakes fitted onto the car. Well, again, we're going to put them onto your car. They're not quite as good as the other ones, to be honest with you. But once we get... So it's up to 83. Oh, they're not actually as good. I mean... How are they not as good? That's my... I'm a bit confused there. I am confused on how that's not... They've got a lot of high reliability, though. Did I mess that up? Have I built the wrong bloody one? So I did... So I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? No, yeah, it's different. Why is that different this time? What did I do wrong? Did I do that by mistake? No. I messed them up last time, didn't I? Do I really deal with this again, or do I build something else? I mean, we could possibly do some better stuff. Current, so we only got good and everything. I mean, we could go for a better engine, really. Look at that, top speed. Well, I mean, what are we on at the moment? We're on... So we've only got a good engine at this point in time. Performance is 202. But it's only on the blue, so... If I was to go for another engine, go for plus 25 to max speed, plus 2 build days, but an extra 25 speed, and then plus 40% speed in the race. Again, it's only out of 202, but is that better? I don't quite know, to be honest with you. I'm still a bit confused how the colour works. I'm assuming the colour is better. Oh, it's going to tell us here, is it? Okay, the car's performance is split into its current performance and its maximum performance. Maximum performance is going to be reached by taking the parts into development, found the car screen. That's fine. What does the colours mean? That's the question. Reliability capped at 100%. Okay. So, I mean, is that better? If we've got a 202... Because we've already got a current one's a 202 already anyway. But I'm sure they're better because it's got this extra thing on it. Let's just do it. Why not? Is that different now? That's different now. Oh, man, that's because I'm on gearbox. That's why. Die. Right, okay, let's get this built. Come on, let's do this. Let's get it built. Why not? Hope that's going to make a big difference, that engine. Our top speed is already getting closer to everyone else's, which is nice. Be better to get even more, though. Wow, this is a long old... Oh, engine specs vote is coming up. That's interesting. Okay. Potential rule change C. The current engine's replaced with standard engine. Okay, that would be good for us again. That would definitely be good for us. Medium speed corners. Auditioning for movies. Okay. Marketability plus 20. That's actually really good. I'll settle for that. F1 race in Guildford. I believe there's that Silverstone. Verstappen got the win. Bottas second. Hamilton third. And then Ferrari coming in 4th and 5th again. But still, Mercedes just running away with it. Verstappen in 3rd now in the Drivers' Championship. Vettel and Chilton. I think it's a runaway for Hamilton this season, is it, by the looks of it? Absolute runaway. Right, so the new engine is now built. So we can get that. Do we want to get that in the car now, or do we want to wait until we've pimped it up? I mean, probably want to get it straight on the car, don't we? And we'll put a decent engine, the newer, better one on Anthony as well. Then we want to go into improved parts, and we want the Gomez engine tweaked. It's going to be 14 days after the race. It's pretty annoying, isn't it? And we'll get the brakes done as well. Okay. Okay, we'll bring this down then to 25 minutes after the race. Are you kidding me? Gutted. Okay, it don't really matter, does it? Let's just autofill. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, that's fine. Well, to be honest, we could... Right, Alright, let's have a look at fit parts here. I'm gonna leave this engine on your car for now. So you can go back to this one, and you can go back to this one. And then I'm going to improve this engine while it's not in anyone's car. That's the brakes, not the brakes. I'm going to improve this engine while it's not in anyone's car, and then hopefully that's going to give us a benefit moving forward. Right, mail. Engine built, we know that, okay. So again, I feel like I'm going to vote for this for now because it's just going to benefit us. No one's going to vote for it though, are they? Let's face it. No one's going to vote for it. Everyone, especially the big teams, are all going to say no straight away because it's a big difference for the smaller teams and it's a terrible difference for the bigger teams. Because they've spent a lot of money, the bigger teams, on getting their engine better. Yeah, it was never going to work, was it? Let's just skip to the end because we know we've lost this. It was not actually far away. It's better than I thought it was going to be, but... We're going to spend more money on it next. Leaked information, okay. Natalia Rojic was trying to sneak information out of the garage. She might have a leak to some of the other teams. So we can find her. I mean, who is she? Race mechanic. Oh, I can't be asked to sign another race mechanic though. I really can't. I'm going to find her 200 grand. Give us a bit of money. I mean, we're going to get some relationships down, but at the same time, it's not a terrible thing. Let's just leave them to it. We can get them up. Right. Let's get into free practice then. We are over in America. Phoenix, of course. We did okay in Phoenix last time, I think. It's a nice big round track. It's a big loop. Easy enough. Well, it comes up as a loop, but it's actually more of a freaky E, isn't it? Freaky. It should be easy enough. Interesting we get on this race. I mean, our new engine's not fitted. We're going to pimp it up first, so I don't think it's as good as what we've already got on. Right, so we are going to obviously keep our main two drivers. What's that 9 mean? Expected form, okay. Yeah, we need to get rid of Faith Anthony as soon as possible, really, don't we? Car setup, these seem to be okay, and then we're going to simulate session. Okay. So it'd be nice if we can get a little bit closer again. I think we're still quite a distance away. I think next season's going to be where we're going to do well. Like I said, this is a bit of a throwaway season. We're going to sit back and just spend a lot of money on improving our facilities, which is going to hopefully benefit us more in the long run. And then in the future, we will hopefully be able to get to a point where we can consider starting to attack the team. Hopefully spend some more money on the chassis next year, because we have ended up with a hell of a lot of money this season. So we've probably done okay, to be honest. Right. Did we finish bottom 2 by any chance? Yes, we did. Wow, 8 seconds a lap slower than the leader. That is really bad. 8 seconds. That is... We're going to get hammered here today then, aren't we? Really going to get hammered here today. Right, the race is ready to go. Let's auto pick, so it gives you race trim, soft tyres even. Fuel economy and pit stop guru. Might as well. Pit stop guru is a bit pointless, to be honest. So we'll give you soft tyres, give you performance increase as well. There we go. Right, so we want to set your car up slightly different. Downforce that way. Suspension softness that way, and then you back there, I think. Probably the best bet. Tyre choice, it's dry, so we'll put you on the softs. It's going to get you 6 to 8 laps for a 27 lap race. Wow. I don't know if we can. I mean, there's a big difference in speed, but the length-wise is just... I think we're going to have to go with 2 sets of mediums and a set of soft, I think, aren't we? So start on a set of mediums, I think. Fuel option will take 3 laps of fuel off you as normal. Okay. Yep, confirm that. And then into Gomez's car. His downforce is not quite right, his handling's not quite right, and his speed balance is not quite right. I mean, stuff is close, but I think we probably want more top speed in this one because there's a lot of straights, isn't there? Okay, tyre choice with you. Soft gets you 10 to 12, medium gets you 12 to 14, so you could probably go for 2 sets of softs. And you've got the better fuel burn as well, haven't you? So we'll take 3 laps of fuel off you as well. I mean, the amount of times we get lapped doesn't really matter. We don't need to do the entire race, do we really? Right then, here we go. This is the interesting part. Well, it's not really interesting. We're going to finish 23rd and 24th, aren't we? Unless there's any... Ooh, who the hell is Aling Kutunsky? God knows, but... Oh, look at Anthony's start. It's so slow. She's actually held other cars up. Gomez has ploughed forward. Actually made up a few positions, I think. He's up into 10th. Oh, he's been overtaken now by everyone. They're just casually driving around the outside of him. Right, let's go to... Let's try out to 12 speed. There's no point in watching this race properly because, again, we're just going to get hammered, aren't we? There we go. 23rd, 24th. There we go. I knew we'd get there eventually. Anthony's already... Anthony has a car issue, apparently. What? Okay. Yeah, your engine's gone. Why is your engine gone? What? I can't repair it, apparently. I can't do anything with it. I think you've retired, haven't you? I think Anthony's car is going to be gone, I think. Unless if I pick, can I do it then? I can't repair anything. It all says it's at the max. I've put a really crappy engine on it, haven't I? I've really messed up here, haven't I? Okay, well, Anthony's not going to finish this race. Which is not a terrible thing. We'll just concentrate on Gomez, who is already quite a distance away from the back of the pack, which is a bit of a shame. Anthony, we'll just hopefully... No, there you go. Anthony's out, the engine's given way. I think I might have put the wrong engine on it. It's just completely collapsed, but... Hey-ho, it is what it is. So Gomez now is our only chance of doing anything here. We're not going to get any points, so we're far too far away from that. But as long as he can stay remotely close to the rest of the pack, that'd be nice. Or decent, or at least, yeah, you know, just not as painful. But it is what it is, isn't it? Right, so we're actually not falling away from the pack too much, to be honest. About 11 seconds away from Schumacher after 6 laps is not awful, to be honest. Although the cars in first and second, the 2 Peugeot teams are just so strong for this division, aren't they? Look how the gap they're pulling away already. I mean, we're not looking like we're going to get lapped. Well, the 2 Peugeots are going to lap us at some point soon, aren't they? Because they're really going for it. Really, really going for it. So Gomez is just basically having a practice session now. He's got no cars around him, just clean air all the way around. Bit of a shame, really, isn't it? I mean, can we watch these other cars as well, then? Should we watch something else? Should we watch car number 8? I can watch something else. Interesting here. Look at that traffic jam. This is Gunther from Simtech. Although he is pulling away a little bit from the pack, to be honest. It's Chadwick. This is getting very messy back here. Chadwick fighting against her partner, Jones. It's getting a bit crazy, isn't it? But those, the 2 Peugeots, I mean, Ericsson's a mile ahead, right? Gomez's tyres are becoming worn. That's fine. You're just starting lap 9, are you now? So, yeah, we'll pit you this lap then. We'll get you onto another set of softs. We'll get you on another set of softs, 10 to 12 laps. Don't need any repairs, do you know? We'll just get you straight in and straight out then. Right, so... Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean, we're not too far away from other cars, are we? We go into the pits we come. Okay, and we're back out again. So the Peugeot car, Ericsson has come in for his pit stop. He's doing okay, isn't he? So yeah, our top speed's not too bad anymore. We're only 40 seconds away from Zendelli, but saying that, it's 11 laps in. That's not great, is it? Have we been lapped yet? I don't think we have, no. Cars 1 and 2 are coming close to us, though. So we're doing okay. Ericsson is retaking the lead now, as everyone else goes in for pits. Everyone's moving on to the softer tyres. I think we're going to end up finishing the race on the mediums by the looks of it. Unless we can go long in this stint and get a chance to be able to utilise part warm pair of softs, but I can't see that happening. They've not got a huge amount of life left in them. Marcus Armstrong has spun out. It's not going to be good for him, is it really? In fairness, we don't make a lot of unforced driving errors. I mean, we've had the odd one or two, but not a major amount of driving errors. Are we going to get overtaken here? We're going to get lapped pretty soon by Ericsson, who is absolutely blistering. This Peugeot team is just so quick. Here he comes onto the back of us now as we get to about halfway through the race. He's going to breeze past. Look at the speed he's got. It's insane. Look, he's already out the screen. That's how quick he is. As his teammate Fuoco in second, looks like he's going to be coming to do the same thing very, very soon. And Habsburger spun as well. There's a lot of spinners in this race. We did have this race last season. I think a lot of people ended up retiring, and we ended up getting some points out of it. Not points. We got some money by a decent finish, didn't we? So we are now getting lapped, but only getting lapped once is not actually terrible. We normally get lapped like 7 or 8 times, so getting lapped once is going to be great if we can finish the race not far away from this. He's having a terrible race though. 3.6 form is not very good at all. But no one to race against, I suppose. At the moment, he's had no one to race against for a while because we've really beefed his car up compared to Anthony's. Okay, tyre temperatures are really high. Try and conserve your tyres then. See if that does anything for you. Yeah, so that just brings the temperature down a little bit and maybe you get a bit more use out of the tyres. There has been a crash up front as well. Drive-through penalty. No real retirements though, apart from ourselves, Anthony of course. No real retirements in this race, which is pretty disappointing. Gomez's tyres are warm, which we know, but he's in 17 laps, which is not great. We should be getting 10 to 12 laps out of these tyres. We did 10 laps on the previous set. Why you only got 7 out of this set? Well, you're going to have to deal with it, mate. You're stuck with these tyres for a bit, so deal with it. No. You're not pitting. When you get another couple of laps out of these tyres, yeah, then we can go into one of the pre-worn pairs of softs because it's going to get much better speed out of them. It's pointless going on the mediums, which is going to slow us down even more. That's another lap down. Maybe one more lap on these tyres. We are now lapped by every car up to 17th, which is not ideal. But it's lap 21. I think we should be okay now. No, one more lap after this. There we go. We're on lap 20 now. So we will pit. And we'll put on this pre-used set of softs. It's going to get us 4 to 6 laps. I don't know if I can risk that. Can I really? I'm going to have to go for it. I'm not going to... Yeah, it's not worth the risk. It's just gone to set up bloody mediums. I know I shouldn't have buggered that up, haven't I? But we'll repair the rear wing. There we go. I've messed that up good and proper. I messed up everything in this game so far. I messed up the voting for the prize money the wrong way as well. That was terrible. I hope that comes back up soon. The better spread of prize money. So put the medium tyres on, mate. Okay. Boom, they're all on. Repairing the rear wing. And we're back out. Not the best pit stop in the world, but there you go. So, mate, you can push on these new tyres because they should be able to do a lot of laps and you're going to be only doing a few on them, so just go for it. See what you can do. See if you can beat your personal best. Can you just beat your personal best? I don't know, to be honest. You've gained 19 seconds on the car ahead of you, apparently. Don't know how that works, but you're 222 seconds behind first place, and we are being lapped for the second time by these cars now. Fuoco's in the lead. Let's head up to the front and see what's going on. Fuoco, the Peugeot... No, it's Maserati, sorry. Oh. I thought Peugeot would dominate as the Maserati, although he is struggling. The engine light is flashing, but he's continuing on. I'm going to try and finish things off. I'm getting through these tyres like a fat guy getting through hot dogs. Okay, mate. There's only 2 laps remaining, so it doesn't really matter too much. He's 4.9 seconds ahead of his teammate, so he should be okay for Fuoco to win this race. It's going to be a 1-2 for Maserati, then Fuoco and Ericsson, unless Ericsson needs fresh tyres. And is Fuoco going to finish the race? Considering he is struggling with that engine light flashing. Not making any difference to us is at this point in time. We can't catch him up, can we, really? He's definitely going to finish ahead of Ericsson, who's 2 seconds ahead of Malja. That should be right for them as well. And his engine is going to survive. He comes across the checkered line and wins the Phoenix Grand Prix. It's a 1-2 for Maserati. Okay, we finish a fair whack behind everyone. A fair old whack behind. Yeah, it did suck, Gomez. It did, mate. But like I said, this is a bit of a throwaway season. We wanted to get our sort of place built up, our hub built up. Next season, we'll invest a lot more in the car. Right, so yeah, it was awful. It was absolutely awful, that race was. I'm not denying that. We could have done a lot better. We should have done a lot better. But there you go. Right, so checking the cars. Make sure nobody had anything dodgy. We didn't, because I've only done that once. I've had a dodgy part of my car and we got screwed. No, nobody got... Oh no, there was a drive-through penalty. Okay, we finished 2 laps behind the leader, which is not terrible, but it's nowhere near what we should be doing. So even though it was a 1-2 for Maserati, Peugeot still topped the Drivers' Championship. Although second is Claire Decker. Alexander Sims is dominating it though, isn't it? So even that was amazing, really, considering that Maserati had become 1-2 and they were absolutely nowhere before that race. And they were down in... They were, well, they're probably lower than that, to be honest, but they're in 4th now. Right, so we have got 0 points. It'd be nice to get our first point as a car, wouldn't it? That'd be amazing. Can you imagine we get our first ever points? Anyway, we're going to call that in for an episode. Of course, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of Motorsport Manager. Bye. Oh, let's watch this bit first. I always forgot this bit. Yep, she's regressing once again, Faith Anthony. It is because she's 38. Maybe she's just getting a bit old and decrepit. I don't think our drivers can actually improve until we build what we need. Only a only a 200k loss. That's not bad at all. Got a lot of sponsorship money. That's not bad at all, actually. We normally lose a lot more than that. Anyway, next episode we'll come back and we'll do a proper sort of post-mortem on this race. And hopefully get things ready for the next one. Bye.